Right, hello, it's the £1 Gamer again today, and as you can see I've got the computer working. That's the quickest PC build I've ever done in about 20 to 30 minutes, and it works straight away, so I don't have to do anything. And if we go into the BIOS, it's only 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM instead of 32 gigabytes that I was told, and but it's a lot faster than what I came from. So I came from an FX 6300 AMD chip and 32 gigs of DDR3 RAM, and that weren't slow RAM, it was quite fast RAM, but it's a big difference anyway. And at the moment I haven't got any overclocked, is all set to auto, so at the moment it's 3.6 gigahertz and the DDR speed is 32 megahertz. So it is the Intel Core i9-9900K CPU at 3.6 gigahertz. It can go up to 5 gigahertz, and it does fluctuate up to about 4.7 gigahertz. So it's all on auto, so I haven't overclocked anything yet. And the motherboard is the MSI MPG C390 Gaming Edge AC motherboard, so it's got onboard Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, but I've actually got it wired into a Wi-Fi repeater, and let's see how fast it is at booting. So it's about 37 seconds. So as you can see, it was 31 seconds to boot, and before, one of the programs that I was using just started to hang and not respond, and it took about 3 minutes to load. So let's see how fast Cura loads right now. So it has to load all the plugins, and using half the RAM, it has loaded within 10 seconds, and I can open up other programs and it will be perfectly fine. Before it was lagging and you won't be able to close anything, it would just go white. So if we go into CPU ID, we will see what's actually installed, and this is quite slow at loading, but it shows me what I've got anyway. And as you can see, there's loads of lights on the motherboard and RGB on the RAM, and I've got the old GPU from my other PC, which is an R9 380. Unfortunately I needed a GPU for Cura, so I was hoping to just use the onboard graphics, Intel graphics, but I had to reuse it. And yeah, it's got a huge aftermarket fan or cooler, and it was a cheap cooler, so it was cheaper than all the smaller ones, so I put that on there. So as you can see, it's the Intel Core i9-9900K, 95 watts and TDP. The 6300 is also 95 watts and 14 nanometer and socket 1151 LGA. So it's at the moment 3.6 gigahertz and fluctuating to 4.7 gigahertz, and then it can go up to 5. And then do the main board, it's the as I said before, the MSI MPG, and then the memory, it is 16 gigabytes instead of the 32, but I will be selling those two sticks of DDR4 RAM and the 32 gigs 4 sticks of DDR3 RAM, the AMD FX chip and water cooler, and the main board or the motherboard, so I can upgrade to hopefully 64 gigs or 128 gigs for free, or near enough free, because I don't have much money, unfortunately. So yeah, at the moment it is running really well. Not sure how long that will last because it's only 9th generation, but there's a lot newer than what I came from. So as you can see, it's the AMD Radeon R9 380 series, and I haven't overclocked that either, but it is nice and chilly in there, which is what I like. So yeah, for about 30 minutes work, and booted on first boot, it's really good for the price I paid. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and hopefully you have a good day.